this is Sarfan here, and today it is our lecture number 2 for class 8 of English language. And today our learning agenda is what is a phrase and explanation of adjective phrase. Okay students, so one by one we study the definitions of adjective, then phrase, and then we come to adjective phrase, so that we can get good idea about adjective phrase. So now students, look at the definition of these two subjects. Adjective, basically it's a parts of a speech which modifies or describes a noun or pronoun. It is its function, its adjective function to describe a noun or pronoun. For example, Ali is a good boy. Boy is noun and good modifies boy. So this is what? This is adjective and it describes what? Noun. In second sentence, he puts on white shirt. So shirt is here noun and white is adjective. So white is modified, white modifies shirt. Okay students, so it is adjective function to modifies noun or pronoun. Now come to phrase. What is phrase? Basically phrase is a group of words which acts like a part of a speech. Parts of a speech we studied in first lecture: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb. So it's a group of words which acts like a part of a speech, that is acts as a noun, an adjective or an adverb. Okay, so when it works like a noun, it becomes noun phrase. When it functions like an adjective, it becomes adjective phrase. And when it works like an adverb, it becomes an adverb phrase. Okay, for example, in the evening, on the floor, amazingly well. And but keep in mind that a phrase does not have any subject and any definite verb. So phrase always comes without verb and does not have a subject. Okay, now we move towards phrase, adjective phrase. What is adjective phrase? Now students, look at this definition of adjective phrase. Basically adjective phrase is what? An adjective phrase is a group of words that does the function of adjective. Okay, it qualifies noun, pronoun just like an adjective. Simple. Okay, its adjective phrase is what? It acts like a adjective but in group. Now look at the examples. The queen lost her golden crown. You can see here golden as an adjective. It is not adjective phrase. But now look at the second sentence. Golden modifies whom? Crown. It's noun. Okay, but in second sentence, the queen lost her crown made of gold. So this made of gold describes adjective phrase which modifies crown. Okay students, so this is what? This is adjective phrase, a group of words which modifies noun or pronoun. When it comes alone, it becomes adjective, but when it comes with group of words and acts like adjective, so it becomes what? Adjective phrase. Okay, now look at second sentence. He is an honorable person. Honorable is what? Is an adjective. Okay, it modifies person. But when we talk about adjective phrase, so he is a man of great honor. I can write here man, honorable man or person, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is a group of words which acts like an adjective. That's why we call it adjective phrase which modifies a noun. Okay, so students, this is what adjective phrase. I'll give you more examples about adjective phrase so that you may have good idea how to understand adjective phrase in the sentence. So now students, look at these examples of adjective phrases. In first, the poor man lived in a wooden house. Wooden is adjective and it modifies house. Okay? But in second example, the poor man lived in a house of wood. So of wood is adjective phrase, or I can also write that a house made of wood. Okay, so this made of wood is adjective phrase. Okay, now look at second sentence. The cow grazed in the grassy meadow. This grassy word is modifies meadow. This is what? Adjective. But in second sentence, the cow grazed in the meadow full of grass. So full of grass is a group of words which acts like a adjective. So it becomes adjective phrase which modifies meadow word. Now, okay, meadow is noun and full of grass is modify this meadow word. So this is what? Adjective phrase. Okay student, now look at the third example. Tyson is a strong man. Strong is an adjective and it modifies man. But in second example, Tyson is a man of great strength. So this of great strength is its adjective phrase. Okay, which modifies man. This noun. Okay students, now look at fourth example. The ball behind the sofa belongs to Sam. So ball is here now. So behind the sofa is the modifier of this ball. So ball is noun and behind the sofa is its adjective phrase which define or describes ball. Ball is where? Behind the sofa. This is its quality or description. This is its adjective phrase. Okay student, now look at the fifth one. He is reading a book on animal. So book of what sort? What kind? On animal. So on animal is adjective phrase here. Now I will discuss the positions of adjective phrase, where it takes place in the sentence, and after position I describe its kind, what kind of adjective we use. And it is not important that if any adjective comes, it becomes adjective phrase. An adjective phrase also play the part of adjective without any adjective word. Okay, but it acts like a adjective as I taught you in the definition.